Hi guys, I'm back. Late night stream. I got bored, so I thought I'd just work on this a little bit more. No glasses today though. Not using any glasses, so I'm going a bit blind today. I just want to start the stream off by fixing some of these lines. Like right away, I'm looking at this, I've just opened it up, and some of these lines are pretty messy and kind of gross. It's okay to have messy lines, gives them more personality, but it's nice to polish them up sometimes as well. Especially if that's the style that you're going for. Personally, I'm not, but I do want to have some cleaner lines here and there. I'm just going to polish up the ones on the edges. Like so. Oops, don't want that. I feel like some of these lines are a bit too messy for my liking. There we go. A little nicer. There's some dinosaurs in here. Yeah, some of these lines are definitely a little bit too messy for what I want. I sometimes try to follow the XY rule. I normally do it just completely unintentionally because it just sort of naturally happens when you're a more experienced artist. Like you tend to just pick up on these things consciously. So I've never normally tried to do it, but sometimes I do try to do it when I need to like actually focus in on something. I don't know if it's called the XY rules, just what I call it. In a few art tip channels talk about it. It's basically where if you want to make fabric folds look a bit more natural, you follow like an X, Y pattern for them. I don't know if it's like XXY, or if it's just XYX. Basically means this is the general shape that you want for your folds. And if you do these shapes, then your folds will look more natural when they're all connected to each other, instead of just looking really random and unruly. So here you can see fold, fold. They're a bit random right now. Fold. Like that would be an X. This would be an X as well. Be a Y in here somewhere. But because this is the joint of an elbow, it's a bit different. There's not a very exact rule, but I don't know if I'm saying the rule correctly. But it's just something to think about. Might do a video on it, going more in depth at some point, but I don't want to talk about it too much on stream and give the wrong advice. It's kind of off the top of my head at the moment. Like even here, I'm not actually following it, I'm just trying to follow the motion of the body right now. This part here definitely needs to clean up. Did kind of throw in these lines willy-nilly last time, just because I was in a bit of a rush. So I'm gonna fix these up a bit. Before I do anything else, I just want to pull up my little view window so I can see the full picture as well, see what's going on. I do have another little window off to the side of the screen, but that doesn't help as much. I no one forgets to look at it. Helps a little bit. It's really small. Window, canvas, new window. Pop it out. There we go. That's our little one extra window. And we'll pull that off to the side. Yeah, I do like to make triangles when I make folds personally. I think the triangles look a bit more natural for me, but a bit more structure. And this here is just a mess. It's all needs sorting out. I do like the thick, rough lines, but I need some structure in here. You want lines thicker where there's more shadows as well. I saw a post one time where someone said their professor explained to them in the most clear way that stuck with them, and it stuck with me too, that you want the thickest lines where the most dust would accumulate. So just imagine the thickness of your lines as more dust. So like in little crevices, there would be really thick lines. Yeah, we got another big triangle here. I'm having a bit too many fabric-y folds there, so I'm gonna back off on those a bit. This bit here, I've made the bush a bit too big, so I need to fix that. I don't like it when you can see the actual brush shape. It doesn't look great. Whoop. Oh, just realized I left my little demonstration still on screen. Probably remove that. I forget. Give him little claws, that might be cool. Ooh, I kinda like that. I don't know. Maybe that's for later. Maybe it's for an alternate version. There we go. I think I just wanted to thicken that arm up, but I think this armpit here is a bit too thick, and mainly it's because I don't know what I'm doing when I'm foreshortening in this arm. I think a lot of it is going to come down to the colors though and depth I put in there. I think I could foreshorten it a little more. That might be a little better. No, we'll leave it like that for now. I don't want it to be too thin of his shoulder just connected to his waist. He has got a whole shoulder up here as well. Can I move this? Oh no. Yeah, this is just a cleaning line session. I was supposed to be doing a clothing stream earlier today, but I ended up feeling too tired and falling asleep instead. So now I have work soon, so I'm just going to be doing a nice chill stream of just correcting some mistakes from earlier on. Just refining some line work here and there. Whoa, what's happening here? Uh, yeah, well, just general cleaning up the line art, basically. That's all that's going on here. Should probably thicken the line art over here where the cape or the cloak goes over the arm, just to cement the fact that it's overlapping. The cape is a lot closer to the camera than the arm is, so over the top of it. I should thicken that line out a bit more. But this was supposed to be a fold in the pocket, fold in the trousers, but it's supposed to be a pocket. I just remembered this is a little placeholder I did from last stream. Yeah, that doesn't work at all though. What else can I clean up on here? I'm kind of going all over the place, just jumping around from piece to piece to piece. I should really focus and just take a more consistent approach around this. Be more thorough. Let's try to do that instead. Yeah, that looks alright. Move some of these little hair particles that are flying off here and there. And also, let's fix some of this colouring over here as well. Some of this isn't quite right. I don't know what's going on here. Let's change it up. I made the hair really messy on purpose, but not always a good thing. It needs to be messy but controlled messy. That's looking good. I'm just kind of making the hair look a bit more neater right now. Don't need that though. Honestly, a lot of these lines are getting a bit too messy, I think. Don't need a lot of these lines up here, especially since the hair is supposed to be, a lot of these details are going to get covered up eventually anyway. The hair will be like kind of fiery. So whenever I see a thick line, I'm just trying to remove that, because the line on the hair should be a lot thinner, because it's like ultra fine. Doesn't need to be like super fine though, because it's, you know, it can be rough. Anything I don't like I can just paint over later. We don't need to focus too much on the soul stuff. I'll just be one moment. I'm back. I feel like this hair kind of comes out of nowhere. I don't really need this one. But I'm gonna keep it anyway. That's just what I do. There we go. I think that just adding a little stray hairs here and there makes it a lot more dynamic. Makes the hair look a bit more flowy. Not flowy, but staticky, I guess. Trying to hold out and not doing any coloring or rendering for this stream. I want to do that for next stream. I feel like I'm missing something on here, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Probably just shading. I don't know. Maybe some rings. Honestly, I could add some rings, but I don't think I'm going to. You know what? I think I am actually going to add a ring to him. I think it'll be nice. I think that'll be a nice little bit of character design to add to this character. Makes him more visually interesting. Definitely remove this little line here. Yeah, so given a little line cleanup, you could already notice quite a big difference here, which is pretty nice. This is gonna be a second Clip Studio Paint to load. I think it struggles to load the size of my canvas along with the fact that I'm streaming as well. Because I've got Clip Studio to take up quite a lot of memory on my computer. Because I normally don't have many other apps open while I have Clip Studio open. Now that I'm streaming, I guess my computer's just not used to that, and I haven't got everything optimized for that. So yeah, look at here. That's what we started with. And that's what we have now. What we started with, what we have now. See, it just looks a bit cleaner, a bit more refined, a little bit nicer. We'll just see if I've got any gaps in my coloring. Got a few gaps here and there that we need to fix. Let me just fix those really quick. This doesn't actually mean anything that I'm doing right now. This is just kind of like for fun, little placeholder stuff. It's just to help me get like a visual of what the end product's going to look like, I guess. just kind of like mapping the lighting right now for how the light's gonna look. Again, this is a completely unnecessary step that I don't actually need to do. It's just to help me get a little visualizer of what is going to happen. It's mainly because I'm trying not to focus on colouring in too much, because I want to do that on next stream. I want to find other things that I can focus on instead right now. Yeah, we'll have our light source coming from over here. And then we have a secondary light source here and another light source here. Some edge lighting on these fingers, because again there's going to be a big ball of fire in his hand, so all of this will be lit up. And we don't actually know how much detail we'll see of the hand. And one more thing, just for fun, I want to do. Well, actually, two more things. First of all, I want to add a glow to his eyes. And I want to add the gradient map, the correction layer, gradient map, and then this lets me play with different colours and different variations of how the character could look in different lighting, which is the whole point of me doing this little previs. Night sky, I like that. It makes the eyes look a lot smokier. Very nice. Ooh. Spooky. Okay. Well, not much warmer gradient than I had before. Give you a quick teaser for how I want the drawing to look. I will actually add some of the final colors. So this is what he is supposed to look like. He has bright red fiery hair, in case you was wondering this entire time what he actually looks like, because I haven't shown or indicated any colors yet. I don't think I have, at least. So he should have bright red. Why are you meowing? I don't know where he is, he's just meowing randomly. But yeah, bright red fiery hair. And then pretty pale skin as well. I don't know why I'm coloring it in like this. This is such a stupid way to color it in. Not the worst way to color in, but it's kind of stupid. We do it normally. So. Oops. Oops. Red hair. I believe he has a red cloak as well. Like a maroon cloak. He has a brown shirt. Very warm, earthy colors. Yeah, this is what he will look like when he is colored in. Clothes might be a little bit different, but generally this is what it looks like. I do have an actual picture of his proper colors that I did earlier. Well, I did a while ago. Try and pull it up. Nope, just one moment. Charlie has decided he wants to stop being the bane of my existence. He's in a silly mood right now. Anyway, where's this drawing I was looking for? Should be around here somewhere. But did I do this in 2024? There's no way. Huh? Hi, Charlie. You don't need to be on the microphone. Look, I'll pet you, but you gotta move. You're in front of the tablet right now. Don't touch the wires. Okay, he is staring at my wires right now. He's definitely in a mood to fuck around. What is this drawing? Huh. Feels like this drawing has... Oh, right. So I've got a bunch of folders where I do my things, where I upload all my art on my computer. And I label them by year. So anytime I finish drawing, I label it by year. I put it in the 2024, the 2025 folder, 2023. And I've got quite a few of these folders. It goes all the way back to 2018. But I think I didn't upload the drawings in a year folder. I uploaded them in their own folder. So I can't see what year these drawings were made. I can just see where they are. Now I'm just gonna find out where the hell it is. There it is. Okay, found it. So this is the drawing of what it's supposed to look like. This is a quick drawing I did a while ago of him. Last year I want to say. So that'll give you a sense for like the color palette that we're working with here. I didn't realize how cartoony I drew him here. And I did originally have this line down his cloak, but I decided to change that. I don't know, and I did choose baggy pants for him. Okay. Yeah, that's how he looks. Anyway, that's going to be all for this stream. I'll pick up next stream with coloring him in properly. I'm going to delete this layer because I don't need it. We were just doing a quick little line art cleanup on this stream. A very short one. I'll catch you all next time. See you later.